Patriots fans. Welcome to our first, that would be inaugural, episode of TWIP, This Week in Patriots Baseball. Joined by none other than Bill Filippone. He's our inaugural guest on the first ever show. Bill, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
So what do you think? You know, we're 2 games into the season, and you know, you're already here on the grandest of stages, the TWIP set. What do you think after 2 games, though? How are things going?
I've been very impressed, actually. I've been playing with this team for a couple of seasons now, and this being my 3rd. And you know, we've had some ups and downs. We had some good teams. We went to a championship a couple of years back, and you know, had a tough playoff loss last year. But you know, I'm really excited. It looks very promising. You know, we added some pitching, and you know, defense looked pretty well last couple of games. Scored some runs. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the season.
All right, there we go. That's the early breakdown. We'll get into it in a little more depth here as we move along. But first, just want to give you a little introduction to the show. Really, this is your show, fans. Tell us what you want to see, and this is your website. Tell us what you want to see here. We're going to have some interactive polls, some fan feedback, some questions for our guests coming up. You know, that we'll get from the fans. So lots of good stuff to look forward to. But let's jump right back in here with Bill. Some of the returning players. Who are some of the key studs that you're looking for coming back this year to carry the Pats? Just putting you on the spot right away.
Yeah, really, definitely. Well, you know, we have a few guys that are coming back that have played some big roles for us the last few years. Our manager, Keith Fisher, you know, he puts all this together, and he's you know, clearly one of our players that we, you know, hopefully can rely on. Usually up at the top of the lineup. And
hopefully, though, I mean, can you really rely on? I mean, it sounds like it's a little more of a question mark.
No, not at all. You know, it's just one of those things where, you know.
Fish, you mean, you heard it here first, man. He's hoping to rely on you. I don't know if that's a good sign.
No, it's not like that at all. But you know, we've got a shortstop coming back, Nick, and you know, we have catcher JP that, you know, we played together for a few years. Another pitcher, Matt, and you know, we're just trying to hopefully do a little bit better than we did last year. You know, we had a disappointing loss in the playoffs. So again, I think we've sort of reloaded. We got some new talent. The guys that are coming back, I know I can count on. And you know, I'm looking forward to you know, a pretty good season.
Now, speaking of comeback, you're on a bit of a personal comeback trail yourself. Mm-hmm. Little arm issues over the last few years. Sure. Tell us about that and where you are now and how you're feeling here early in the season.
Yeah, I've struggled with some shoulder and elbow injuries the last couple of years, and last couple of years for the Patriots, but the last 15 or so years for other teams.
Happens to the best of them, so what are you going to do?
And, but, you know, I still enjoy it, and, you know, really looking forward to, you know, being part of this, you know, this team this year. And, you know, I'm just sort of easing my way back in, you know, I spoke with Keith about, you know, plans to, you know, get involved in games and
hopefully,
and at one point, hopefully, definitely. And so you know, a little bit of a rehab stint right now. Had a couple of positive sessions, and looking forward to hopefully you know, pitching a couple innings tomorrow night. So yeah.
Now, in any part of that comeback trail, how much of a boost do the fans give you out there? Because, I mean, there's some tough times when you need that little, you know, no pun intended, shot in the arm to, you know, to push you through what might be a tough outing or, you know, whatever it might be. And you can lean on the fans. Talk about the Patriots fans.
The Patriots fans are amazing. You know, we've had different fans over the years, but you know, it's really great when they're out there supporting us. You know, it's sort of an extra guy on the team, so to speak. And it's been very it's been very cool, very rewarding to see them out there. So we definitely want to see more of them. And
hear that, Pats fans?
Pats fans, come out and
get out there.
Come and see the Pats play this year.
Get rowdy.
Get rowdy. And
nothing is off limits at Patriots fans.
Tickets are always free, and we usually have enough seating. So definitely come out, check out the Patriots.
But come early. I mean, it is first come, first serve.
Can get hectic.
Yeah, well, the season outlook in general, I mean, we talked about some playoff heartbreak in years past. We talked about some new players coming in, some returning veterans. Put it all together, though, for us. Bottom line, what can this year's Patriots team do? What's the goal here? It's got to be a championship, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that every team, whatever level, whatever year, whatever sport, they always set out to win a championship, and I think that's been our goal the last few seasons, and it certainly is this season. And after a couple of games, we certainly have looked we've looked good. There's been some good things, and then there's things we need to work on as well. And I think that it's a long season. It's still early. You got to take it a day at a time, game at a time. And
quick, one more cliche.
Well, no, that's all I got.
Okay.
But in any event, I think that I think the Pats are going to have a good year, and I think that as long as we continue to build on what we need to each week, I think we're going to be fine.
You hear it right there from the star pitcher on the comeback trail, but I played catch with him just the other day. He looks like he's still got it, from what I can tell. So, like the man said, come out early, Pats fans, get the front row seats, and we can use your support throughout the season. For the first installment of TWIT, Chad Kerr signing off, along with our inaugural guest, Bill Filippone. We'll see you next time.